evening.
Hi.
Can you help me understand a few difficult terms?
Yes, please. Take a seat.
What is hard option?
Hard option is an option that the tenant exercises for a certain number of months when the space is locked, i.e., the landlord wouldn't have the right to market the space. And within that period, the tenant has the right whether to exercise or not. So it's completely one-sided in favor of the tenant and part of the standard commercial discussions between both parties.
Okay, understood. And what is FRR?
First right of refusal or ROFR, right of first refusal, is again a concept alongside hard option where the tenant has the first right to exercise the space or not. However, in this case, the space is not blocked. The landlord continues to market it to interesting prospects and then goes to the tenant saying, would you want to exercise? And if so, please go ahead and commit, else it will go to another party. The advantage here is the tenant continues to get the space. At the same time, the landlord doesn't lock the space. So it's advantageous to either parties.
Okay, and what do you mean by a triple net lease?
Triple net lease is the income which is net of property tax, insurance, and indirect tax, in this case GST. In the Indian parlance, whilst GST is recovered, property tax and insurance are part of the rent under business parks.
Alright, understood. What is LOI versus an agreement to lease?
LOI, or the letter of intent, is a commercial understanding between the tenant and the landlord. It is subject to contract and can be cancelable. As far as the agreement to lease is concerned, it is a detailed commercial understanding between parties. However, it is binding and pending possession.
Alright, understood. The last one, what is license versus a lease?
License is right to operate. Lease is right to occupy. More details when we meet in person.
Thank you so much, DP.